Start to feel a sense of presence and grounding on your mat. And keeping the eyes shut down, start to invite gentle movement, tilting the head from side to side, dropping the right ear to the shoulder and then the left. Bringing the head back to centre, dropping the chin to the chest. Then the head comes back up and taking the head back, keep the teeth clenched. Centre, chin to chest. Centre, take it back. One more each way. Then just take some nice big neck rolls. As big as you can, and really easing off the throat, the neck and maybe the upper back. Then pause and reverse the circles. Bringing the head back to centre, opening the eyes, untuck the toes if you haven't already. Then from here, keeping the eyes open, start to pull against the thighs and ripple the chest forwards. Drop the head down last, round the spine. Head comes up last, taking a kneeling version of cat-cow. Flow forward with the chest, then press round. Head is the last thing to come up. Then just take it back, taking the hands back and start to rock the weight onto the feet just to stretch out the tops of the feet. Lower the legs down, lift the hips this time, circle the arms all the way up. Placing the hands onto the lower back and just start to push the hips forward, using the hands as support to start. Slowly release. Then we're going to do that again. Second option, you're going to tuck the toes. This time taking the hands to the heels. Pull the shoulders down the back, open the chest, look up. Get into our camel pose. Pull the shoulders down the back. Third option, untuck the toes, take it a little bit deeper. If you're comfortable, you can drop the head back. Pushing the hips forwards. And then slowly bring the hands onto the lower back. Placing the hands just out in front. And walking the knees back. So the hands should be slightly further forwards than the shoulders. And just start to make some nice big hip circles all the way around to the right, to the left and centre. Spread the fingers like starfish and just flow with your body. Pause it there and reverse your circles. Last one. And bring it back to centre, walking the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly down, pull the chest through, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, angry cat. Inhale, open up to your cow. And exhale, round, angry cat. Imagine the shoulder blades ripping apart. Inhale, cow. Exhale, angry cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, angry cat. Come through to neutral, somewhere in between, taking out the left arm, right leg. Find as much length as you can. Inhale, draw elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen. Hold it left. Front arm flips back, bend the back knee, taking a hold of the foot and start to kick the foot into the hand. Coming into our baby dancer pose. Pull the belly in, keep kicking. Take one more deep breath here. Exhale, release the pose. Draw the same knee to the nose, step the foot through the hands. Dropping the weight through the hip. Start to open the chest, circling the arms all the way up, nice and high, low lunge. Find length through the spine as you inhale and back bend as you exhale, bringing the hands to touch, making a pistol shape with the fingers. Then circle the arms around the back. Link the hands and reach the arms as far away from the body as you can. Pull the shoulders down the back. Scissor the thighs together. Take one final breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come towards the front foot. Kick the left toes under. Step back to plank pose. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Lie all the way down. Half lift baby cobra. Hips, toes, downward facing dog. First down dog, let's just start to pedal out the feet. One by one. Checking in with our alignment, make sure the feet are in line with the hips. Hands are shoulder width apart, fingers are spread wide. Come to some stillness, ground both heels down equally. Push the chest towards the thigh. Aiming to create an upside down letter V shape. Take a big inhale. Exhale, ripple forwards to plank. Dropping the knees, spread the arms as wide as you can. Hands should be mat width apart. Lower the chest down, puppy pose. Gazing forwards. Trying to get the chin to rest on the mat. Start to walk the hands all the way in, round into your angry cat pose, and come back through to neutral spine. Switching sides, this time right arm, left leg reaches. Find as much length as you can, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, touch. Inhale, lengthen, holding it there. Bend the back knee, take a hold of the foot. Start to actively kick the foot against the hand. Opening the shoulder, the chest and the hip. Pull the belly in, gazes down. Slowly releasing the back bend. Left knee draws to nose, step the foot through the hands. Drop the weight through the middle, coming onto the fingers and circle the arms up nice and high, low lunge left side. Palms can be together or separate. Find length through the spine and the arms as you inhale and exhale, adding an optional back bend. Keep the core switched on as we back bend. Then you can take the hands behind the back, linking the fingers, squeeze the palms together, reach the hands as far away from as you can. Gazes up. Slowly release the back bend. Hands come to frame the left foot. Right knee lifts. Step back to plank pose. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Tap the nose all the way down. Lift up, baby cobra. Hips, toes, downward facing dog. Tilt the heels to the right, press more weight into the left hand. Back to center, take the heels to the left, press more weight into the right hand. Back to center, come forwards to plank pose. This time in one straight line, bending the elbows, lying all the way down until we come to lion, flat. Sparse the fingers outside the mat, dome the palms, pressing into the fingertips. Start to ripple the upper back. The head is the last thing to come up, slowly lower down. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Take the belly with you as you lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, reach the hands back, link the hands together, and lift up. Pull, pull, pull. Use the arms to help you get as high lift as you can. Keep the gaze down, toes stay on the mat. Try not to hold the breath, breathe into this space. And then slowly lower down, tap the nose. This time, we're going to bend the knees. You're going to take a hold of the feet or the ankles. Try and keep the knees in line with the hips. As you lift, thighs lift, pull the shoulders back. Reach, reach, reach. And then if it feels good, we can just add in a little rocking action. This is really good for massaging the stomach. Pull the knees in even tighter if you can. And slowly lower down. Press into the palms. Take the knees a little bit wider. You might need to shift yourself forwards. Lower the seat in between the heels. Take the hands back. Come down onto the elbows. Onto the shoulders. Lie all the way down. Stretch the arms overhead. Quad stretch. Slide the hands around, take a hold of the ankles, chin to chest, pull yourself up. Hands out in front, walk the knees back, tuck the toes downward facing dog. Inhale deeply, exhale plank pose. Inhale full vinyasa, bend the elbows to 90, roll over the toes, upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, elbows in, flip over the toes, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, bend the knees, step or hop the feet towards the hands. Half lift, flat back, and forward fold. Press into the heels, circling the arms all the way up high. And then take the hands back. Okay, so grabbing your strap or your dressing gown belt loop. I'm just going to do some nice shoulder opening work. So you're going to take a wide grip of your belt. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Circle the arms around the back. And then exhale forwards. Now if you notice you bend the elbows, take a slight wider stance. Try and resist any shifting in the shoulders here. So big breath in, take it back. Exhale forwards. Inhale, take it back. Exhale forwards. Now you're going to hold it up. You're going to side stretch towards the left. Hold it in there. Now open that right arm back, gaze up. Find a slight twist. Start to pull the left arm forwards. Come back to center, all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch to the right. And start to pull the left arm back, reaching the right arm forwards. Gazing up, finding a slight twist. Bring it back to center and all the way up. Releasing the strap out to the side, link the hands behind the back. Squeeze the palms, forward fold. Start to bend and stretch your legs one at a time. If you've got tight shoulders, you can also use your strap in this pose to help get your arms up further overhead. Bend both knees deeply, head leads, chest follows, come all the way up. Point the fingers and reach the hands down the back. Opening the chest. And then come all the way up. From here, big breath in, reach up high. Exhale, hands come to heart. From here, just kick the right heel in, taking a hold of the foot, reach the left arm up. Start to kick the weight forwards. Dancer pose. Then take the left hand to the outside edge of the left foot, just slightly in front. Start to open the right hip. Coming into a half moon variation. Release the foot. Then square off the hips. Bring the hands together. Warrior 3. Flex the right toes. Bend the left knee, bring the right foot to frame. Big breath in, reach up high, Energising, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step or float back to plank. Elbows bend to 90, flip over the toes, up dog, and downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths and down dog. Gaze forward, bend the knees, step or hop the feet to the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big circle with the arms all the way up. Energising, hands to heart, Tadasana pose. Kick the left heel in. Reach the right arm up. Start to kick the foot against the hand as you dive the body forwards. Dancer pose, left side. Keep actively kicking the foot against the hand. To get down a little bit further, pull the belly in. Drishti is at the right fingers. Then take the hands just in front of the right foot to the outside of the mat. Start to open the left hip up. Keep kicking the foot into the hands. Half moon variation. Release the left foot. Start to spin the hip back down, squaring off the hips. Right hand lifts. Bring the palms to touch, hands at the heart. Warrior 3. Flex the left toes. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, both feet touch at the top of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, lift up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back plank, elbows bend. Flip to your upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot through the hands. Circle the arms up, kicking into the left heel, high lunge. From here, bend the right elbows, take the hand down the back and press onto the elbow for a tricep stretch, Then start to side stretch to the right. Release the side stretch, link the hands behind the back. Pistol shape with the fingers. Pull the shoulders back. Open the chest. Spin the left heel in. Dive the shoulders in between the right knee. Gaze forward, spin the left heel back in, hips are square, kick up, warrior 3, variation. Then start to come into a tipping warrior. Start to bring the chest closer towards the thigh. Place the hands down, stand in split pose, inhale. Exhale, both feet touch. Circle the arms all the way up, big breath in over Tadasana, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, step or hop back plank, elbows bend, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, 3 deep breaths. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, foot between the hands. Kicking it into the right heel, circle the arms up, high lunge. Deep bend in the left leg, knees, toes are facing forwards. Take the right hand in the upper back. Press into the elbows, slide the hand a little further down and side stretch to the left. Release the stretch, hands come behind the back. Pistol shape the fingers, squeeze the palms to touch. And reach the hands down towards the mat. Pulling the shoulders apart, opening the front body. Right heel spins in, left shoulder inside the knee. Humble warrior. Keep picking the arms up over the head. Allowing the head to go. Then gaze forward, square off the hips. Just lift the right heel. Start to tip the weight into the left leg. Warrior 3, left side. Start to tip forwards. Coming into a tipping warrior. Release the hands, stand in split pose, inhale. Exhale, both feet down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circling the arms all the way up through over Tadasana and hands to heart Tadasana pose. Inhale, bend the knees, float up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step or hop back plank. Elbows in, upward facing dog. Down dog. 3 deep breaths in this down dog pose. Gaze forward, bend the knees, step or hop the feet between the hands and sit all the way down. Okay, we're going to our final deep back bend of the practice. We're going to go preparation for wheel. Before we do, we'll do boat pose just to make sure the core is nice and active. So bring the hands behind the thighs, coming onto the tiptoes, nice flat back, pull the chest forward. 1 foot lifts, then the next. Holding it there, we're going to give 5 deep breaths, 2 rounds. So releasing the hands, option straighten out the legs, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Bend in and place the feet down. Feel the sit bones rest down equally. We'll do that one more time. Opening the chest, coming onto the tippy toes. Lift one foot, then the next. Option, keeping the legs bent, or we can go nice straight legs. Release the hands, inhale. And exhale for 4, inhale. And exhale, 3, inhale. And exhale, last 2. Last one, big breath in. And out, place the feet down. Slowly round the spine all the way down. Slide the heels in so that we can just about graze the heels. Tuck the tailbone, keeping the knees, feet and hips all aligned. Lift a bridge. Glutes are active. Option, squeeze the palms to touch. Maybe roll the shoulder blades in to come a little higher. And try not to allow the knees to fall out to the side. Slowly unwind down. Take a big breath in at the bottom. Exhale, sigh. And again, big breath in. Exhale, sigh. Okay, maybe stay there. Option this time. Hands frame the face. Press into the palms, lift up bridge pose. And you can even walk the feet in if you've got a bit more space. Drop the head, keep the knees together. If you can try coming onto the forearms. Take 3 more breaths. And then slowly, wherever you are, and all the way down, however's comfortable. Try and resist tucking the knees in. Just stretch them out, neutralising the spine into an active Shavasana, keeping the eyes open. And bring the toes to touch. Using the core, lift the legs up high. Lift the hips, bring the hands onto the lower back. I'm just going to need to shift myself forwards. Shoulder stand, tailbone tucked, reach the toes towards the sky. Taking the weight onto the shoulder blades and not the head. Just allow fresh blood to flow around the body. It was a great way to end a practice. Then you can allow the legs to fall overhead into plough. Legs can be bent or straight. Squeeze the palms to touch. Option is to take ear pressure pose, so you can bend the knees and try and squeeze the knees to cover any sound from your ears. You can lift the hands, wrap the hands around the legs. Really nice counteracting stretch for back bends. Release the hands, straighten the legs and slowly roll the spine down. Bend the knees, replace the feet on the mat. Bring the heels and knees to touch. open the arms as wide as you can to a T position. Allow the knees to fall over to the left, gaze to the right. Bringing the knees back to centre and over to the right, gaze over to the left. Bring the knees all the way back to centre. Hook the knees in, just touch your work forwards and backwards. And then coming all the way up. And you are all done. Taking your optional Shavasana for however long you need to. And thank you so much for practicing